I want to talk about this road rage sentencing, and this all relates back to a road rage incident that happened in 2021. A man named Christopher Pelkey in his late 30s. He was killed by another man named Gabriel Paul Horcasitas. As part of the sentencing, Christopher Pelkey's family created an AI avatar of him.
I just think the idea of, I know that trials are performative, right? There's a performative act thing to closing arguments, opening arguments. There are flourishes, right?
Sure,
if you watch
yes,
The Insider about big tobacco, or if you watch trial of O.J. Simpson, they actually have the videos of that. If the glove doesn't fit, you have to acquit. You can have flourishes of this stuff, but Alex, it seems profoundly unfair. It seems too performative for me to make an avatar to try to influence the jury, because that's too convincing. Am I right, Alex? What do you think?
I think it's very worrisome to create an avatar, and we're going to play the clip in a second, that makes it look like the person who is deceased is leaving a message that they did not write.
I should also note, this was just for a judge. The jury already did their job. The man was convicted. This is just the judge deciding.
For the sentencing?
This is for the sentencing.
Sentencing only.
Okay, even for the sentencing, I mean, and a judge should be impervious to this.
The judge did. He ignored the AI. The AI asked for clemency, or they asked for forgiveness. Apparently, this man who died, Christopher Pelkey, his sister and his brother-in-law felt that he was a very forgiving soul. He wouldn't want the man who killed him to get
That's a whole nother spin on this.
That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because his family is deciding after he's dead what he might have wanted to say, and they're trying to then influence the judge's views, not because this is his sworn testimony or he left a note or anything. It's just, we think he'd want this. So it's third-party astroturfing via AI, and this is not cool like the Tupac hologram. This to me is manipulative and ripe for abuse, because you could flip it around and say, hey, he would have wanted no clemency, which could also be wrong. Let's pause and stop talking about it and just watch this clip. Everyone take a listen and tell me what you think.
I would like to make my own impact statement. So, hello everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. It means a lot. I can't tell you how humbled I am for those that spoke up for me, everyone who flew in, took off work, those who are watching this remotely, and for everyone who has supported my family and loved ones through 3.5 years and 2 trials. I wish I could be with you all today. To your honor, Judge Lang, thank you for making yourself available to see this case to the end.
I don't want to make any jokes or light of the dead.
Right, yeah.
Obviously. But did they have to use Brian Williams's voice for this? I mean, it sounds like...
It does sound like Brian Williams.
It sounds like I mean, am I the only person who picked up on that?
No, I didn't notice that until you said it, but now that you've said it,
Play it for another 5 seconds. I'm not joking. I'm wondering if they trained on this person's voice or used a generic one, because you would need to have video of this person to train on his voice.
Correct.
So how did they train the AI? Did they train it to be his voice? Just play another segment of this and let's listen.
His sister and brother-in-law both work in the AI field, and this came from them. But I don't know what tools they used. I mean, I think what you're getting at gets to my core issue with the whole thing, which is I think people just don't understand this technology well enough. A lot of people think, oh, I had AI make a statement from this, dead person. They think the computer somehow
magically
understands that guy's personality and is really going to craft something that might have genuinely come from them. And that's not to take away from AI technology, which is amazing, but that's not what it's doing.
No.
If the person wrote a book on forgiveness,
right?
If the person had a podcast about Christianity,
right,
and you trained it on that data set, you might be able to say, this is 60%, 70% of what we think their reaction would have been to this issue.